Well, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Special shout out to the YouTube coconuts who are watching the replay. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm coming to you live from the Coco Michelle studio, aka my my walk-in closet. Soon to be guest room. Once everything is wrapped up with that. But right now, I'm enjoying where I'm at. I actually had to take apart all the stuff in my closet so that I could record some footage outside of my closet for a brand deal I have coming up. So when I came into color today, imagine my surprise when there was no ring light, no chair, no extension cord, no tripod, and I had to put everything back together. So I was a little confused and was like, "Oh dang, I never put my setup back up." So we're here and we're ready to go. I'm gonna let some more people join in. Thank you for the rose. I'm gonna let some more people join in because this is the piece that you all were working on. So this is a poll picture. You guys are picking the colors so far. The red hair's eating. We got the brown liner with the nude with the gloss. Okay. We had a nice bronzy smoky eye. So you guys are doing okay. You guys are doing more than okay. This is looking really nice so far. I did request that some of you go back and reflect on the suggestions that you were making so that tonight we can set ourselves up for success. Because what we don't want is to get this far, for it to be this gorge, and it go all the way left. Okay? We don't want it to go all the way left. So, let me see how many people are in the chat. Okay, we're starting to pick up. So, before y'all start getting into the colors, I'm going to go over the rules. You guys putting colors in the chat doesn't count for anything, okay? How this works. I will name what section we're doing next, whether it be I do have a veto. Just in case. You know, I like to save it for the background. But I will say what section we're doing. We only have really 2 sections left. And then we will shout out some suggestions. I'll grab a few of them, throw it in the poll. And then from there, we see what our fate has chosen. Okay? So it's about 250 in here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So, break out my handy dandy. What's it finna be? What's it finna play? So, the next thing we are going to do, hey Keeks, thank you, is sweater weather. Okay? So, what's the vibes for the sweater? I'll move this so you guys can see what's happening. Okay, I see a double green right off the bat. Brown. Black. If I already have it on here, you don't gotta say it again. Okay. Orange and blue. Okay. Am I silently judging some of you? No, because I'm judging you out loud. I would never. All right, let's get into the poll. Sweater. I'm typing up the poll now. And we'll see what the vibes are. Some of you have the right idea. Some of you continue to scare me and keep me up at night. And still we move. Okay? black, orange, and blue. All right, I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes for this one so that you can really think this through. Here, you should see a clipboard right here. That's where you're gonna click and you're gonna select the poll. Do you see the poll? If you don't see the poll, then the vote doesn't count, unfortunately. Okay, right off the bat, green is coming out the gate strong. Brown and blue are neck and neck for second. Not that second counts for anything, but it could move up to first. We'll see. Already regretting your choice. Hey. Unfortunately, the poll doesn't forgive. All right, green is struggling to keep that strong of a lead, but still looks like they're in a pretty safe position. The poll is right here where I'm pointing. There should be a countdown with a clipboard. If you don't see it, I don't know, update your phone, update the app. Something ain't right. But I promise it's there. All right. Green still holding strong. Green still holding strong. I'm surprised blue has this strong of a pull. Wouldn't be my choice. But that's interesting. 18% and growing. But green, with 10 seconds left, has an unbeatable lead. Unbeatable lead. So, we'll see. She gonna look like a damn Christmas tree with green because her hair is red, y'all. Well, redheads do look good in green, so hopefully we can make this work. All right. Green it is. So what I'm envisioning is more like a tealish kind of green, like a blue-green emeraldy vibe. I think that will take it to not so Christmassy and more flattering for her. So that's the vibe I'm on. So let me see what it's giving. Olive green is definitely gonna go a little, I don't know. We can do some olive swatches. I just don't love olive in colored pencil, but we can see what it's giving. It's not my favorite colored pencil. But it's viewer's choice. So this one is dark green. This one is moss green. This is like the closest I have to an olive. And then we have opaline green, which is more the direction I was thinking with the red hair. And then we have malachite green. Which is probably gonna look blue on camera. But it does not look. I have some more olivey tones here. This is called olive gray. Can't say I like that. Okay, these are all looking very similar. This is just called Olive. Like if I put this up against her hair, that combo just looks sad to me. Like a sad combo. I don't know. But this ain't my page. This ain't my page. All right. Lots of threes, 3 4s, 3 4s, 3 4s. Some ones. Some ones. Ones or threes. Okay, so 3 and 4 are the most popular. Okay. 3 and 4 are the most popular. And I'll use 1 for some shading. Yeah, that olive, it wouldn't look bad. It just wouldn't look as much of a pop, you know? All right. Well, 4 is a darker color, so I wouldn't be able to do a lighter color for the shading. So I'm gonna do 3 as the main, 4 as the shadow. All right. I'm off at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got some time together. I mean, honestly, I'm off once we finish this page. Hopefully that's at around 11. But we can't extend this for one more day. We cannot. All right. So, I don't know what time it is. My phone doesn't show me what time it is when I'm on live. All right. Let's get straight into getting this on here. I'm already liking it. Like the vibrancy is there, but the tone it has enough blue in it where it's not giving Christmas. It's giving a baddie who knows her shade, you know? It's different. It's different. So, I've been doing my hot girl walks in my contacts, and I know whenever I work out with my contacts in and I start sweating, that my eye gets irritated, but I just hate not being able to see, and I can't wear glasses while I work out. So now my left eye is like trying to get a sty. I can feel it. And it just keeps watering and it hurts. And I'm like, Lord, please, don't do this to me. Don't do it. So I'm be a one-eyed Jack tonight. I'm just trying to not look directly into this bright old ring light, you know, because that's really starting to irritate me. I'm just a black girl who's trying to get fit. Like, can I live? I gotta choose between not being able to see while I work out or having my eye water for 24 hours straight. It's not fair. I didn't have these problems when I was just sitting on the couch not doing nothing. Why punish me? I'm trying to do something right. Why? Thank you for the nail love. Confetti fingers. All right. So I'm just doing that first little piece of color here. And then we will come back and apply more pressure. Mix in some other colors. You know the vibes. And the color I'm using again is Opaline Green. This is that third shade that you guys liked. and I liked it as well. These are Caran d'Ache colored pencils. And honestly, even if it does give Christmas vibes, like, I'm not mad at it. I wasn't ready to let Christmas go yet. When I was taking down the tree, I was like, and when I say when I was taking down the tree, when I was watching my husband take down the tree, I was like, it happened too fast. It happened too fast. And I really tried to get into the Christmas spirit, like, as much as I could this year, early on, so I wouldn't have this feeling. And I just think it's unavoidable. I'm always going to feel like there just wasn't enough. I really just need to skip Halloween and quit playing. Get straight to business. Let's not even go down that route. Get straight to the Christmas tree. That's the mood I'm in. 'Cause I miss it. But we do a real tree, so it gets tricky because we're not trying to burn the house down, okay? Have tree be dead by Thanksgiving. Don't want that. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. Girl, no, Halloween is the best. To you. I really be trying to care about Halloween, and it has yet to arrive for me, and it's been 32 years. I can't care about it. Even when I was younger, I felt like I was like peer pressured into liking Halloween. I'm like, this is not fun for me. It's a brick outside. I'm going door to door for some damn Smarties and Tootsie Rolls. This is not fun. This is not, the incentive is not enough for me to be going through all this. In college, it was fun. For obvious reasons. It's a whole different vibe. But for me, it's fun for my children's, which makes it more fun for me. You know? So it's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. So, as long as they're having fun. But I would also like to have fun. But I know Halloween people are like Halloween people. Okay? And I don't want any problems with the Halloween community. Okay? Peace and love. I don't want no drama with y'all. Do my kids like to color too? My little one does. My 17-year-old, she was sketching over the weekend. And that's really the first time I ever saw her do that. So I was like, okay. Let me know if you want a little advice, okay? You want a little, something. I'm going to put a splash of yellow green in the center. Just for like a little razzle dazzle. I can't leave the layering alone. I just need a little more vibrancy in the middle. Just a little something, Do I like these better than Prisma? No. They probably are better than Prisma, but do I like them better than Prisma? No. If I'm being honest. Okay? That little yellow in there, that little bit of yellow green, I needed that. Now it's like iridescent. It's giving Little Mermaid, Birthday weekend went really nice. We're actually continuing the celebration this weekend. We're going to have a nice dinner for him with his siblings. So he's excited for that. He ended up deciding he wanted kettlebells. in true personal trainer form. So, seeing as the options were new car, Rolly, or kettlebells, obviously I went with the kettlebells. Because I'm a Black Bill Gates in the making. I'm not there yet. I'm in the making, as Beyonce said. Okay? I need a little more time. I did get off easy. I did. That last option came just in time too, because I was really sweating. Y'all know I was scared. Real scared. He gonna be blown away when he hears my birthday request, since that's how he wanna play the game. Cause it's giving Yellow Canary Diamond. Since we're asking for our true wish list, make it happen. Do what it do. I'll knock your socks off, okay? Don't mess with me. I like expensive things. I like treats, okay? But the issue is he'll figure out how to get it, and then I'm really gonna be screwed next year. Because he's gonna be expecting. He was like, remember, now I came through. I called all the aunties. Okay? Because something about a tight-knit African community, forget a GoFundMe. You call the head auntie, whatever it is you need, say less. It's like a magic trick. Never seen anything like it. 20 minutes later, okay, you want a cash or check? What? Like, That is not how my family tree is set up at all. Not a little bit, not sometimes, not kinda. No, ma'am. It's a whole network, okay? And they move fast as hell. I'm trying to get on their level. What do you like about Prisma more, or is it just the familiarity of it? I feel like I like the texture of the actual, like, pigment itself. These are soft, but Prismacolor has, like, the perfect soft but firmness. Like, I don't know, I feel like I can work it a little bit better. This, I feel like I do have to apply a bit more pressure to get the reward, the color payoff that I want. And I also like the round barrels. This is giving Ticonderoga favorite number 2 pencil, but I want to write with it. I don't want to color with it. And that's just me being picky. So, and I know Caran d'Ache has some round barrels too, depending on which kinds you get. So, it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna go on with this dark green and kind of deepen up some of these shadows. I just want to see what's it gonna give. I might throw some navy in the shadows as well, just to kind of play up that blue undertone, and again pull it together so it's not too Christmas, too Christmas, you know. The ones I was getting, Castle pencils, I never tried those. 40 on Amazon for 72. Well, I've never heard what that pencil name actually sounds like. I mean, don't quote me. I'm just saying it the way I think it's supposed to be said. Karen Dash, Karen Dash. I do not like Castle at all. Ooh, well, there you go. Okay, and Brie be coloring. Okay, she's an artiste for real. She has spoken. Castle is banned from the House of Coco forevermore. Forevermore. So Michael's been obsessed with British accents. He comes in and out of this. It's all a part of like his Spider-Man persona because obviously Tom Holland plays Spider-Man who is British. So it's all a part of the same obsession with Spider-Man. And he's really been trying to give it a go, and he's really strong with the hello. That's like his new thing. But now he's doing this, like, if you're like, Michael, did you take this out and not put it back? Yeah, and what of it? Excuse me? Yeah, and what of it? Yeah, and what of it? Okay. The accent is cute, but you can't be talking back with an accent and think that makes it okay. No, yeah, and what of it? Keep that the hell over there before I send you over the pond for real. Now put this back. Okay, sorry. He be back to American real quick. And of course my husband's like, can you speak your native tongue like that? You trying to sound British, can you speak your language? I'm like, oh, here you go. Now you done got your daddy started, okay? Be trying to, now everybody's in trouble, okay? Hello? That yeah, whatever, that Tooth Fairy about to do a wraparound and come collect. He didn't read that clause. Everybody knows once you put that tooth under the pillow, that's a contractual relationship. Okay? That money can go right back where it came from. Everybody knows that. He's starting to learn Jula, that's my husband's language. He doesn't say many words yet, but when my husband speaks to him in Jula, he understands. It's so interesting how quickly he can learn the things he wants to say no to. My husband would say something, he was like, oh, Dad, why? I'm like, why? What'd he say? What happened? I've been listening to him speak this language for over 15 years. Okay? And I got some very basic phrases down. I'm just not built for this. You know how I was talking to you guys about how I was mind blind and I was like fixated on it for 3 days. And one question that kept coming up was, can I hear in my mind? And at first I wasn't sure. I was like, can I? And I most definitely can hear in my mind. I most definitely can. Because I was reading a post and it was like, forget about 40 oysters, give me 40 of these. And it was like the hard-boiled eggs that you get in a seafood boil, and it had like all the seafood boil, like au jus, sauce, broth, whatever on top of it. And somebody was like, you eat 40 of these, you're gonna have to sleep in the living room. And I was laughing to that, and one of the comments said, her stomach gonna be sounding like the intro to Rack Rack City. And when I tell you, I instantly could hear the intro to Rack Rack City in my mind. I was like, yeah, Okay. I got the surround sound in the mind. I got the surround sound in the mind. Because that was instant and it was funny. I was like, what is wrong with you? Look, this line is missing. Still finding missing lines. These are homegrown coloring books, okay? Or Shanghai by Nikki. That's another good one. I don't want my stomach to sound like nothing like that. I really don't. I really don't. Eggs, and I found out that this was like a common phenomenon. I will like go through a time where I eat eggs every single day for breakfast. Eggs, no problem. Easy, don't have to think about it. Hard boiled, scrambled, fried, whatever. And then one day I'll go to get an egg out the fridge and I will be absolutely disgusted. I will have an ick beyond all icks and I'll be like, I cannot believe I've ever eaten one of these before. I never want to see an egg again in my life. And I will stop eating eggs for an undisclosed amount of time. And then again, I will open my fridge one day and be like, ooh, I want some eggs. I could go for an egg. And then the cycle continues, but I get the egg out of nowhere. It's very strange to me. Right now I'm in a yay egg phase, but it's been like a month. So maybe it's time to diversify before I get the egg for real. It's just really easy. Because like I hyperfixate on things, y'all know this. So I'll have like 3 meals that I'll kind of interchange, swap in and out depending on the time of day. And I just stick with that. And then I'm like, okay, I don't want to eat this ever again. And then I find a new meal. But eggs, for some reason, the ick feels more substantial. It's not like I'm tired of eggs. It's like these are disgusting. These are gross. And why would anyone eat this? It's very strange. I mean, are eggs like even the most appetizing thing? No. I like a deviled egg. Really only my mama's. Can't eat everybody's deviled egg. Or you will be sounding like Rat Rack City intro. 1000%. Eggs and mayo, those are 2 things you don't want to play around. But yeah, the smell of eggs alone is like, what are we doing here? It's not giving appetizing, you know? Yeah, and egg people are very specific. Like you like your eggs juicy. I know some people get freaked out by runny yolk. Some people want their eggs hard fried, hard scrambled, no sign of yolk, nothing like that. I like a soft boiled egg, but like more on the boiled side, where the yolk is like bright yellow. Like once it starts turning green and all that great stuff, like that is too boiled for me. Too boiled. But I don't want to like cut my egg open and it's all over the place. I don't want that either. I need something in between. But I remember I was at my white friend's house, Sam, and her mom gave us sunny side eggs, and the look of horror and shock on my face, I think she was like, oh, have you never had a sunny side up egg? And I was like, no. And I had to be in middle school. And she was like, you just break the yolk and you dip your toast in it and it's really good. And I was like, maybe one day. But I really think I should ask my mom. And I was like, okay, I'll just have to toast. But I don't know, my mama never gave me no runny yolk before, and I feel like I need adult permission from my mother. Because this could be salmonella waiting to happen. I don't know how this works. But I can do a runny yolk now. I can. Like in ramen, I could do yolk. But it's like getting cooked in there, you know. But I know, especially my black community, that's a hard no. That's a hard no. I also like my steaks medium well. I like a pink center. Do not well done my steak. I know some people feel very passionate about the well done steak. Don't give me no well done steak. Okay? Yeah, if the egg whites are doing anything, that made my stomach just do a flip. I need a warm pink center, okay? Because the way these, and my dad used to be I want my steak ruined, burn it. And then he went on like this mostly meat diet, and then all of a sudden he was like learning about the benefits of it not being hard cooked and having some of the pink in there, and now he's different. He's like, he might even be medium now. I don't know. I just don't want my jaw to hurt because I'm trying to eat this rubber steak y'all are presenting me, okay? So this page, the colors are actually being decided by the chat, but I don't want to chase my eggs around on the plate. Me either, to clarify. I'm not trying to chase no eggs. I saw a post that said, don't be adding all those extra seasonings to your eggs. Like, I don't want to lemon pepper sauce, like, named every season ever on my eggs. And then people were like, calling the original poster childish with them basic salt and pepper eggs. I feel like I need to put a little razzle dazzle on my eggs personally. Sometimes a scrambled egg I can get away with just salt and pepper, but I feel like I need a little razzle dazzle, you know, on my egg. At least a little Old Bay. I need something. Just, eggs are very delicate though. If you put too much on it, then it just tastes like a seasoning bomb, and I don't like that. But, you know, a little garlic, little onion powder, that never hurt. Just a dash. Just something. Sazon on the eggs is bomb. That's all you need to put on it too. So, and I like a little, my new thing is and I'm late, but the Momofuku crunchy chili crunchies, whatever the hell. You put that on your egg. You can't tell me. I got 2-3 Michelin stars. I'm chefing. I'm an iron chef once you put that on there. That crunchy texture with that spice. Please. I'll have eggs just so I can have that on it. Okay? It's so good. And I got the black truffle one now too. That one has like a little bit of a sweetness to it. Sure. I put that on my fish. I put that on my eggs. I put that on literally anything. If you're trying to eat healthy and your food is looking a little bland, a little little pale, little uninviting. You put that on there. It's gourmet. It's spicy. It's a good time. It's interesting. You're eating it. You're loving it. You're feeling great about yourself. Your metabolism is through the roof, okay? It's spicing up. And I'm not like a spice girl. I mean, I am a spice girl, as in Scary Spice, obviously. But I'm not a spicy girl, okay? And that gives each and every time. Each and every time. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Condiments are life. Because you know what I wanted for dinner today? Chick-fil-A sauce. Chick-fil-A sauce. Not anything. It didn't matter what I ate it with. I wanted Chick-fil-A sauce for dinner. Okay? And I was like, I'm going to figure out a way. I'm going to figure out a way. Because I'm not eating fried stuff. I'm not eating any breaded anything. So I had me some pan-seared cod. And I took a little Chick-fil-A sauce on the fork. Did that? Yeah. Yeah, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. I really could have put it on anything. And I would have been satisfied. So, tore it up. Condiments are everything. I'm trying to like hit my protein goals every day. So I'm trying to incorporate protein in everything that I eat. I can't waste a meal or a snack and not have protein in it. So my new thing is cottage cheese ranch. And you take ranch, like the packet of seasoning, and you put it with whipped cottage cheese. You could put a little milk in it to like loosen it up to like restaurant ranch. I like restaurant ranch, you know. And why can't you find a bottle of ranch at the store that tastes like the kind you get at a restaurant? Like, why can't I just go to the store and buy a Wingstop ranch? Like, why do I have to struggle? But anyway, you put the seasoning in with the whipped cottage cheese, and it tastes like ranch. And it's protein. And it's not as unhealthy. Okay? I don't like cottage cheese. I have to eat cottage cheese. Which is why I do shit like this. Like put ranch powder in it. My nutritionist is probably like, I did not tell you to do that. I did not tell you to do that. I'll be doing everything to cottage cheese to make it not cottage cheese anymore. I have texture issues. I don't know what y'all want from me. Okay? Ken's Ranch is the closest to restaurant style. Yeah, I use Ken's Ranch. I use... Hidden Valley is such a weird ranch. It's almost like ranch adjacent. I don't even know what is that? It's not bad. It's just not ranch. I don't understand it. And the texture is incorrect. Why is it so thick? Had cottage cheese with fruit preserves on the side? No, I haven't. I'm weird about like jams, jellies, and stuff like that. Again, with the texture issue. So it had to be real smooth. Yeah, the texture is tough. Hidden Valley is a gateway ranch. Oh, that's funny. I'm not a big salad dressing eater. I will, but I prefer light as possible. Really? Salad is just a means for the dressing in my life. Well, actually, Mr. Coco usually just dresses it with oil, vinegar, some seasonings, a squeeze of lemon, and it's bomb because he seasons the salad too. But I need the dressing. I need something. Yeah, I blend the cottage cheese. That's exactly what I do. Vinaigrette on salads, ranch is for dipping. I could see that. I don't usually, unless I'm at a restaurant that has good ranch, I don't usually have ranch on salad either. You'll season the vegetables and be good. The flavor will be there, but it's dry. It's dry. No? I feel like a dry salad is a choking hazard. I prefer more dressing than salad. People who just want vinegar and oil or lemon on salads are psychopaths. Listen, if you season it's not as bad. But that I also have an African making it. It's different. It's probably not even healthy by the time he's done with it. It don't taste like when I put oil and vinegar on salad. But people who go to like Chopped or I don't know what kind of salad places y'all got. Just Salad, Hale and Hearty, you know, those kind of places. And they're like, oh, just a squeeze of lemon. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. Going in on regular uncooked veggies. That's not my lifestyle. I can't do it. Just a squeeze of lemon is a sister in crisis. You need a wellness check. I'm scared. Hot sauce on salad? No. 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 Chopped is bomb. Maybe on like a buffalo chicken salad. Sometimes I'll be in the mood for that. But I used to like blue cheese, and then one day, again, similar to the eggs, I was like, this is disgusting. And then I never went back. I used to love blue cheese, and then I was like, oop. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? So now I always have to get ranch when I'm eating my wings or doing buffalo chicken or anything like that. And I think that, again, comes down to a texture issue. Like, maybe if it didn't have chunks in it, I might be able to. But I can't make any promises. It really, I just want ranch. My best friend, she be putting blue cheese crumbles on salads. And I've been trying to get her admitted. Because it's just not right. It's not right. Anytime you put blue cheese crumbles on something, it just tastes like blue cheese from that point on. Love feta. Do you send a lot on like color pencils, marker, and crayons? What? I don't know what you're asking me. Yeah, feta is I could eat feta crumbles out the box. Okay? Out the box. Feta is perfectly balanced. That saltiness, it's not like a weird texture. It's very easy to eat. Okay? And it goes good on a lot of stuff. Do you spend a lot on pencils, markers, and crayons, I think? Yes. Yes, I do. But since it's for my job, it's tax deductible. What does feta taste like? It tastes like just like yummy, creamy saltiness. That's the only way I can explain it. It doesn't taste like any other cheese that I can think of. I do like goat cheese too. I like brie. I'm a cheesy girl. But one cheese that I cannot. I still remember the moment I tasted it and the chills I had down my spine in the worst way. Pecorino can go to hell. I think it's because it's the sheep's milk cheese, and I don't do sheep's milk. I can't. Pecorino. There's two things that I've had that like really altered my brain chemistry when it came to like salads. It was pecorino and radicchio, like the lettuce. Radicchio. I had it at the Cheesecake Factory of all places. Me and my girlfriend ordered a whole bunch of apps. And she's like, oh, you want to get the radicchio? Da da da. Sure. Why not? What's a veggie? You know? We can always use more veggies. I took one bite. I looked up at her. She was giving me the same look that I was giving her. In that moment, we knew we messed up. It is so bitter. It is so bitter. And I'm not a bitter Betty. I can't do bitter. It's unacceptable. But the pecorino, yeah. There was a girl in my office when I worked at Macy's who wanted to make mac and cheese for her man. So, of course, she's asking the Negroes in the office, like, hey, do you have any good mac and cheese recipes? And honestly, you came to the right place, okay? You came to the right place. We're breaking it down. We're telling her, you got to make the roux. You got to put the cheeses in, shred it yourself. This. Everyone's saying what their preferred cheeses are, okay? People are saying, oh, you got to do the cheddar. You got to do the American. You got to do this. You got to do that. Okay, great. She's like, oh my God, thank you guys. So helpful. I'm going to go home and make it. She comes back the next day and she's like, oh my God, I made it last night and he loved it. It was so good. I have some here. So we're like, okay, yeah, let us look at it. Okay. And I promise you, she takes it, she opens up the container. I've never seen a mac and cheese this light skin. Okay, so I'm automatically skeptical. I've already casted my vote that I will not be volunteering to give this a taste test. Okay. And then also the smell that came out of that was very distinct, and it brought me back to when I was 16 years old in Italy. Okay. And I had some pecorino. And I was like, hey, what cheeses did you go with? And the first one she said was pecorino. What I want to know is, who the hell told you to put pecorino in your mac and cheese? She was like, well, I wanted it to have like more of an Italian vibe. Then why did you come here and ask all the Negras for their traditional, good old Negro hymn-worthy mac and cheese that our ancestors have been baking since the 1700s? Why did you ask me if you was going to put breadcrumbs on it and parsley and pecorino? That's not mac and cheese. That's Alfredo. It's not what you came here for. She's like, do you guys? No. I actually just found out I'm lactose intolerant. Bummer. So you can put the top back on. Put the top back on. Now. The hell? It was blonde. Blonder than her. Why did you ask us anything? Now, I saw someone say whoever said American cheese was trying to sabotage. Now, that was my friend from Texas, the one that sounds like Beyonce. And she puts it in there because she says it gives it like this extra melty texture. Because I was definitely giving her all kinds of side eyes. Like, American cheese, girl, please. She was like, no, not like slices of American cheese. You ask for a block and you shred it. And you put it in and it makes it extra creamy. Have I tried it? No. I have my own way of doing things. But I've tried her mac and cheese and it was bussin'. So I'm going to trust her and her Grammy or whoever gave you that recipe, okay? It did do something. It did do something. Where I can't get down is with the Velveeta. And I know that might be a regional thing. But I can taste Velveeta in anything. The smallest, the one drop rule, okay? If there's a drop of Velveeta in it, I can find it, okay? I can't get with the Velveeta. And I know it makes it creamy and all that stuff, but it's literally, you might as well just use the kind of cheese you get in a can. Because it's literally like cheese jello. The way that thing be moving and shaking, it's not right. It's not right. I can't do it in my mac and cheese. It literally will make it like jiggly. I can't get with it. Velveeta shells and cheese. I haven't had that before, so I can't say too much about that. But I know it needs to stay the hell up out my mac and cheese. Don't do it to me. And you guys know Teeny, the chef on here. I don't know if she's actually a chef or she's just a cook, but she's cooking, okay? She recently got engaged. Her mac and cheese recipe looks good, but she puts too much sauce. Her sauce to pasta ratio is not right. And then when you scoop it out, it's runny. I need my mac and cheese to kind of set up. I need my mac and cheese to set up. You know, I want it to be gooey, but I want it to have like that more cheese pull. I don't want it to be soupy. So that's my take. I don't want it to be pouring out like that. Every time I see people make it, it's that same issue. I'm like, the ratios are not right. The ratios are not right. Hers wasn't that soupy when she made it herself. But every other person I've seen, it was still too soupy for me though. But yeah, Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is actually my favorite non-homemade mac and cheese. Besides House of Seafood on 130th. Because I don't know what they be doing today. It's mad good. There's also a soul food place on 145th that had really good mac and cheese, but it made my stomach hurt. But, you know, every 6 weeks, I was ready to risk it all. And I would go back. I'm not super into Popeye's mac. I'm not. There's something, I don't know. Something about it that's like, it's better than KFC's mac. That's for sure. KFC didn't even try. Chick-fil-A's mac is unseasoned? What? I disagree. Yeah, Popeyes has mac and cheese. I think they put like a little jalapeno or something in it. There's something in there that I be chewing on. I'm like, what am I chewing on? You know? There's something in there that upsets me. But Chick-fil-A, like, they actually put like a little bake to it. It has like the crust on it, like a normal baked mac and cheese. But now it's like I gotta think about it. Like, is it unseasoned? Not just like it because the texture is right. Have I been blinded by a good mac and cheese crust? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to the lab and figure it out. Because it be doing it to me every time. And I rarely get it. Because I really, obviously, am going to Chick-fil-A for the Chick-fil-A sauce. So I want things I can dip it. And the waffle fries always win. The waffle fries always win. The waffle fries by themselves with no sauce, the first time I had them, I was like, this is what y'all was talking about? Because I lived in New York and Maine, and I had never had Chick-fil-A. But then they opened up one in New York City, like walking distance from my office when I worked at Macy's. So, we sent the assistants to go wait in line. I'm like, here, take my card, get yourself whatever you want, okay? I'll hold it down here, and you go and secure the bag and bring it back. And I took one bite of that waffle fry. I was like, this can't be what y'all was talking about. This can't be the Chick-fil-A waffle fry that y'all been having me drooling over for 18 years. It needs sauce. It needs sauce. Now it's like if they're real hot, like fresh, I could vibe with it sauceless. But to just choose to eat Chick-fil-A waffle fries with no sauce is it's a different lifestyle than I'm willing to live. And people also love the Chick-fil-A nuggets. No, I don't like those. I don't like them. I'd rather get a sandwich or the tenders or strips, whatever the hell they call them. Those nuggets, I'm gonna be hungry. B, they're like real chicken, so when you bite into it, like you're really chewing. You're like really chewing. It's too much. I don't like the nuggets. I don't. I like the grilled nuggets. But the way Michael be tearing them nuggets up, I'm like, it just can't be me. It can't be me. But the strips, they be juicy. They be cooked perfectly every time. I don't know. I feel like the strips are the unsung hero. The grilled ones be busting though. And their salads be good. I'm like, this can't be healthy. And ain't. Might as well just get the sandwich, to be honest. Chicken elbows. Not chicken elbows. Not chicken elbows. You got to get them with crispy pieces attached. Can I ask for that? Can I ask for it? Make sure they got the crispy edges. Or I don't want them. Black people, we always got to give people a hard time. Because you think I'm going to order some wings without writing all flats, please. And don't play. Drumsticks piss me off. Like, I can't even explain the way those little drumsticks piss me off. And even my son, the kids be fighting. The 6-year-old and the 17-year-old be fighting over the flats. I might as well just give up. I'm not getting a flat with these two in the house. So, I might as well just make me something else to eat. Now, if we're having chicken legs, I can do a drumstick. Okay? but it has to be hot. I don't want those little like chewy bits. With some hot sauce and some fresh bread. Okay, I could do a leg, but it has to be fried good, and my mama gotta make it. But to have wings and a drumstick, no. I prefer dark meat. Y'all can keep the white meat. Hello. Like, to get Popeyes and to be eating the breast, it's a bold move. That's a bold move. Give me a thigh, please. Give me a thigh. Thank you. Ooh, stewed chicken is good. You can't do a drumstick, but you can do the drums. See, I feel like when there's more meat on there, because what I don't like is like the top of the drum where it's like gristly and weird. I don't know. And I always feel like there's more of a chance that it's not cooked right. It's so uneven. I'm like, how can anyone cook this right? How can I trust that Wingstop is not giving me lemon pepper salmonella? How can I know? Right, the dark meat is always, hey Casey, is always gonna be juicier. Way more flavor. And it's really just not gonna be dry. I don't even know how anyone could dry out a thigh. You really just set it and forget it if you dried out a thigh. You're like, I'm gonna just let this cook. And then even that, it might make it more tender. See, that's how over. I was trying to see what Ash just said. This is coming out cute. I am scared about the background because I really don't even have a color in mind. And that scares me because if I don't have a color in mind, how can I veto? It's problematic. Purple? Yeah, I don't have purple in mind. Not this time. That's how you feel about the drumstick? I could see that. That's why I need my mama to make it, because I just know she just knows when to take it out. She just knows. Emerald, unpin that comment before you inspire somebody. You saying that you're gonna be mad if denim ends up being the back, okay? You're gonna be mad when it's a denim sunset ombre. And I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna write inspired by Emerald. Inspired by Emerald. It's gonna be one of your pieces. I had so many deadlines today. It was crazy. Michael's craft store wanted to do a collaboration, and she kept saying, I'm gonna send the terms over. I worked with them last year for Black History Month, so I'm like, okay. I'm not impressed on it. she sends the terms over, and it was like less than half of what they paid me last year. You get zero response. First of all, the price has gone up, been up. So for you to even come to me with last year's price, you would have been bugging. But to be coming with less than half, and my audience has grown significantly, you're bugged. You're bugged. No response. When y'all get some damn sense, call me back. Call me back. They gonna email me today. Hey, did you get a chance to review the terms? Yeah, take my silence as a yeah, I saw the terms. I saw the terms. There's another brand talking to themselves in my inbox. Been there for weeks. At first, the price was $1,000. Ignored them. Oh, we just got approved to do $1,200. Ignored them. Oh, we just got approved for $1,500. Ignored them. Now at this point, I think I saw this morning $2,000. Y'all are still not even halfway, bro. You're not even halfway. Give it up. Give it up. Just stop. To come talk to my audience, you gotta pay big business. Okay, we got coloring books to print. Don't interrupt our regularly scheduled programming for some chump change. Because the next response is just gonna be the link to pay my mortgage. Here you go. Here you go. Because you keep getting approved for all these budget increases. I have not said one word to y'all yet. Stop playing with me. Y'all have money, you trying to sniff me out? Sniff yourself. You're gonna lose. Because guess whose coins I need? Can't name a brand whose money I need. I does this. What do I tell y'all all the time? Built my own table. Built my own table. I don't need a seat at yours. Come correct or don't come at all. Period. My lights will be on just fine. Pay the rate or get out. And when you see the discrepancy between obviously influencers that look like me and influencers who don't look like me, it's comical. For the same job. So when I hold out, they be all befuddled. Like, what's wrong with this girl? This girl has real business to tend to. This girl is busy. And you're trying to waste her time. So keep chatting it up. This last one, she was like, please just let me know either way. Okay, so the 8 ignored emails wasn't me letting you know? Sorry about it. If you can't tell from me ignoring you because you're insulting me, I don't know any other TikTok creator who has over 400,000 followers who you would offer $1,000 to. I was making $1,000 when I had 50,000 followers. So you really trying to tell me that you think that that's what my audience is worth? The connection to my audience, my engagement rates, me as a creative and the kind of content and the effort that I put into it. Like when I create, it's not like I just sit down and say, "Hi guys, look at this." Da, da, da. Like I'm literally have to create a piece of art from scratch for you. This is basically you're paying a commission rate. Like, please be for real. You're paying these other girls thousands and thousands of dollars to twirl around in a skirt. And you coming to me with this? No. Move the hell on. Move the hell on. Because you would never do this to anybody else. And it's a brand that I've never used. I didn't even look them up. I'm like, okay, I've heard of them, but I don't utilize it. I don't care about it. So, y'all need to come correct. They're like, yeah, we're holding up our campaign. For me, you shouldn't have. And I mean that. You shouldn't have. Don't wait on me. You're going to be waiting a lifetime. Go the hell on. Get somebody else to do it. There's a young artist out there who would love the opportunity to have that. I'm past that. And I ain't going back. I don't do the starving artist lifestyle. Never have, never will. I got kids. I got kids. Go play with somebody else. They'll learn. And like for Michaels to be talking about less than half of what they paid me last year, and it's for Black History Month, I should light y'all up. For real. The insult. Disney did that to my friend a couple years back. And she called them out on it, and then they ended up giving her the whole budget for the campaign. And then I got kicked out the campaign. They took my money and gave it to her. And Disney's so goddamn cheap. Oh my God. If you ever see me working with Disney, just know that a miracle must have happened. A miracle must have happened. Because I think they get away with, oh, this will open up a lot of opportunities for you. Does it? Does it? Y'all always want to talk about an opportunity. Do you think that the bank will accept that as a payment for my mortgage? I worked with Disney last month. What do you think they're going to say to that? What do you think when I check out at Target, if I say, did you see my campaign with Disney? Do you think that that's going to work? These imaginary opportunities that y'all are talking about, they don't seem to appear or materialize in the reality that I live in. And when they do, it's very unpredictable, it's very few and far in between, and it's hard to validate that it even came from there. You know, because rarely will a company be like, hey, we saw that campaign you did with Disney, and that's why we reached out to you. You know, so you guys are telling us that this is going to be a portfolio builder of a lifetime, because you have me draw a scene from a movie for Black History Month and you posted it on your Instagram. That's supposed to be like the game changer of a lifetime. Sell somebody else your delusions. I'm busy. Okay? And they almost had me. Because I was like, you know what? This is a big opportunity. I am going to make it happen. I was like, I'm not going to negotiate. I'm not going to go back and forth. No one gets away with not negotiating with me now. Okay? Even if I get it $1 extra, I'm going to get my $1. I'm going to get that $1. I'm leaving here with something. Okay? Because you know what I could do with that $1? I could go buy something. Or put it towards something. Okay? It's not imaginary. It's not monopoly money. It's not dreams and hopes. Okay? Cash. But Disney would have to come up by that had to be the lowest offer I ever had. And that was years ago. Didn't he have a TikTok? Had maybe like 100,000 on Instagram. Wild. Hello, that could go towards the Tooth Fairy fund. And that's why I'm vocal about it, because nobody ever talks about it. And I had multiple friends that worked with Disney, and I didn't feel a type of way, but I felt like, let me not even say that, because it's not their responsibility to be transparent. It's not our business. But the people I'm cool with, like cool, like Sheena for example, like we're super like open with that kind of stuff, because if we're not open with each other, then we have no way to gauge on if they're insulting us, if this is the standard, if this is like the ways of working. Like, you need to have that kind of rapport with your community so that you make sure that these brands don't get over on you. And sometimes, especially within our community, it gets like crabs in a barrel kind of mentality, and you reach out to people and you're like, hey, like, in your experience, like, does this look right, blah blah blah. And the information they're giving you is crickets. Like, I'm like, okay, well, we kiki and talk about all kinds of stuff, but when I come to you about something that's like real stuff, now you're being weird. And like, oh yeah, that looks about right. I don't even really remember what they paid me. Huh? Every single campaign I had, I can remember how much they paid me, first of all, but that might just be me. Second of all, it ain't nothing but a quick search in your inbox, right? Like, listen, I'm coming up right behind you. We of the same community. We talk about stuff all the time. You come to me and ask me about brands that I've worked with, but now you on mute. So I'm like, okay. That's fine. Yeah, there was NDAs in place. I signed the NDA, and it was not about rate. It was about the content and the material that they were sharing with me ahead of time, and what I could and could not talk about in relationship to the content that I was creating. Rate was not in there. And even if the rate is in there, like, we cool. Like, we have broken bread together, met face to face, like we know each other. Like, let's keep it a buck. Cause we be talking salaries, all types of stuff. And now you want to be weird when I'm coming to you. And there's other people, like, I come to you, I didn't even ask how much you make or whatever. I'm like, hey, what was your experience with them? Oh, they paid me this much. They was 3 days late. You gotta follow up with them. This. Like, they just come with it. And I'm like, wow, this is like super helpful information. I'm not just a random person. You know me, I know you. We do the same thing. We out here and doing the same hustle. Don't be a gatekeeper. Paying in trips. Please. Or I could pay for my own trip if you paid me. How about that? How about you pay me and I decide if I want to take a trip? Make it make sense. So, it's a weird world out here when it comes to some things, Some people are definitely weirdos when it comes to that stuff. Like Melissa Kobe, Raina Noriega, obviously Sheena. Like, we be in the trenches together. But anytime I go to Raina or Melissa, I'm like, hey, like, this brand, da-da-da. Easy, smooth conversation. Everything I need to know, they just gonna let me know. No weird stuff. No shade stuff. They gonna give it to me straight. I remember I was like talking with a brand about doing a package design for them. It ultimately fell through. But I was talking to one of my friends who's done a bunch of that stuff. I was like, hey, this brand just reached out to me about a packaging design. She was like, 20 G's. I was like, I didn't even, 20 G's? I didn't even finish telling. I didn't even tell you the deliverables. 20 G's minimum. Okay. 20 G's. You know, I was scared as hell to send that email. Hey, so my rate is shaking. Sent that email, chucked my phone straight across the room. I don't ever want to see this again. And they were like, okay, great. Not okay, great. That's it. Now I feel like I should have said 25. I was expecting a little resistance. A little something. That was a little too easy. Yeah, you gotta chuck it across the room like you just sent a text saying you're cute. Throw it. And never look back. I was too scared. And then it never went through. The project never got past the kickoff. And I was looking to see, like, did they go with another artist? I was looking on the shelves to see, but they never followed through with the project. I hate that. Waste my time. Wasting my time. But those are big deals. Okay? Those are big deals. When you start getting into the 5-figure deals, it's a very monumental time. And they're not things that happen often for me because, again, I built my own table. But when they do come, I like it. I like it like that. And when you go on, if any of you are content creators, please do not Google how much should I charge for my content on TikTok, because I swear it's a conspiracy that these brands are like creating blogs that are saying like, oh, if you're a macro influencer where you have 100 to 500,000 followers, you should charge $800 per post. $800? $800? Do you know how much it would cost to run an ad that would get to the amount of people that my audience contains? A lot more than $800. But I'm going to be the creator, director, editor, put in hours upon hours of work and get paid less than minimum wage for what I'm creating for a brand, and then they make hundreds of thousands of dollars? Does that seem like the math is mathing to y'all? I'm like, who the hell wrote this? Who wrote this? It may be they're talking about the people who just be twirling around. I don't know. But if you do stuff where you're creating stuff, coloring, cooking, making, crafting, like putting in work, tell them bring the big checkbook, not the little one. And don't talk to me until you can do so. Wikipedia. Yeah, it's like the CEOs of this Fortune 500 companies are like, yeah, put $800. That will be good. Like, please. Y'all be so aggravating. I worked in Macy's for nearly a decade, and a big part of my job was marketing. And I used to be in charge of like allocating funds for marketing campaigns, and I had an influencer budget. And when I tell you we would have millions of dollars per season to spend, millions of dollars. My marketing budget the last year I was there was $7.4 million that I needed to spend, like had to spend by the end of the year. And I was just one department. Like, so these brands come in like, and you know what? It is strict budgets. It is strict budgets. I'm not going to say that the budgets were not strict. But I could tell you, if we wanted somebody, we could find the money. We just got to take it from somebody else. Like, okay, we wanted to have 8 influencers on this campaign, but we really want this girl, so let's cut it down to 6. Every time I say twirling in circles, you think of that Britney Spears, Joe. She definitely be twirling. Oh my God, I would die spinning there. Listen, it goes quick. Let me tell you, it goes quick. That money be out the door. Be gone. But the businesses that I was in charge of were making over $500 million a year. So what's $7 million? If someone stole $7 million from those brands, they wouldn't even notice. They wouldn't even notice. $500 million? Come on. They wasn't paying any real attention to that. That's for sure. And that $7 million investment would make them hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's why I understand the power of influencer marketing and why you will not be paying me $800 to do anything but breathe on the mic. Okay? Don't play with me. $800. That's how much my whole setup costs, okay? You're not even paying me for my materials. Don't play. $800. My son got that from the Tooth Fairy. Yeah, it does have like a glowing effect, doesn't it? That little splash of yellow green gave it like that iridescent vibe. Me likey. And that's why I need to become an influencer. Listen. Some influencers will tell you it's hard work. Hard is not, what I do is emotionally taxing. Creating on demand is something that is not for the weak. I will say that. But is it easier than what I did at Macy's? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I enjoy it. I do. It all comes down to time management. That's what it comes down to. But this is a very small portion of what Coco Michelle is. So this is the fun part for me. It's all the other stuff that stresses me out. Yeah, she worked at Macy's as well. I feel like a lot of people worked at Macy's. I was there for a long time. Started as an associate, ended up as a buyer and director of licensed businesses. It was a crazy journey. I guess the time has come for the background. So, you can tell I'm enthusiastic about it, right? I'm scared too, Brie. is the final round. The final round. I feel like these first ones I'm gonna skip past. Okay. Yellow, green, ombre of a color. I need the color. Navy, purple, cream is just gonna be hard with the like maybe like a tan or brown kind of vibe, but cream is gonna be too hard to do the texture. So maybe I'll do like cream / brown. Chain wall. No, not chain wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have 5. Here we go. My stomach's starting to hurt. It's starting to sound like Rack City. Hilarious. Hilarious. All right. A lot of these scare me. I'm frightened. I'm glad I didn't wear makeup today, because the way I was like rubbing my temple right now, there would be makeup all over this page. I'm scared. Okay. So I have 5 choices, 2 minutes on the clock. All right. If you don't know, the poll is in the top left corner, the clipboard with the countdown. That's where you need to be. Some people have it in different places. This seems to be the most common location. But look for somewhere where there's a countdown on your screen and click it. I'm not going to look at the poll and do a live reaction. I'm going to let it be a surprise because my anxiety will not allow me to go into there. Okay? I'm scared. And again, I don't really have an all the way firm vision. I don't have a firm vision. I'm not reading the comments either because I feel like it's going to give it away. I guess I'll just remember her as she was. I'll remember her as she was. Because I kind of feel like I don't want to veto. I kind of feel like I want to let fate do what it does. Okay? I feel like I want to let whatever happens, happens. I know that will upset some coconuts in here. I know they're probably talking about me in the chat. But we'll see. This is a long 2 minutes. Oh, it popped up. Navy. Okay. All right. Only 168 votes? Everybody screaming. Why y'all yelling at me when y'all picked the Navy? How y'all screaming at me when y'all picked the Navy? I actually don't think it's gonna be bad. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as y'all think it is. Navy is denim, so I knew this is inspired by you, Emerald. I told you. You don't realize the power you have. Okay? It's not gonna be good. It's the unwavering faith for me. So, one thing about it, the poll is gone now. It's kind of giving Little Mermaid under the sea at night. The palette is at least cohesive in a way. Now, what I'm gonna do is similar to what we did. This is Prussian blue. I'm going to add some layers of dimension in here. It doesn't have to be super dark all the way around to be navy. It can have navy accents, navy in the shadows, and still be light. You know, I'll bring the levity to it. So don't be scared. Okay? Don't have fear in your heart. This is ultramarine. But you know, either way, it will be okay. It will be okay. I think. No, I'm just playing. It will be. I'm trying to find like my color that would be in the middle. That will bring it together a little bit. Okay, I like this kind of blue more than this. This is a little, but it might help bring the green in. I'll keep it around just in case I need razzle dazzle. All right. Is this one? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna see what happens. All right. I'm gonna do a little test one in this little nook so we can see what's up. So I'm gonna do all over with this mid-tone. Okay. So far, no worries. And then I'm going to take this lighter blue and kind of do a blendy blend on top. It will be navier in a second. Okay. And I'm just gonna deepen that up. And then are talking to me. I'm not able to read it right now because I'm concentrating. So, just deepening it up. Okay. All right. Let's see. Just a hint to bring in a little bit of that green. And just going through. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. Alright. I'm just trying to find my mix. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is that I can do like an alternating pattern of a darker and a lighter, darker, lighter, darker, lighter. I'll see how I feel. I'll do every other and then see what the vibe is. All right. So, it's looking like denim. It's because someone said denim. No one would look at something knit and think it looks like denim. That's ridiculous. It's because Emerald said denim and now everyone thinks of denim when they see the color blue. You're welcome. Glad you're an artist. All right. Let's see. I'm definitely not going to finish by 11. I might have to do it on my own anyway once I get the idea down. You know. Oh no, not my eye is watering. Hey Coco, did you have a chance to look into my order? I'm so sorry, I don't even remember. I don't remember. Did you message me? I'm not gonna abandon this page. I got to see it through. I'm just crying out of my left eye. Order 2323 is not an order. Are you trying to do something funny? Order 2323 is not a number. You emailed? Okay, so if you emailed, you were talking to Mr. Coco, not me. All right. Now that my eye has stopped watering, let's get into it. All right. Base color. All right, Jay, if your order number is 2323, that's not an order number. So that's problem number one. Do you have like a real order number? Because then I can send it to Mr. Coco. It's 9:57 for you, so that probably means it's 10:57 for me. Dag nabbit. All right. Do I like coloring late? Yes. It's relaxing sometimes. Sometimes it's not. But it's a nice vibe before bed, you know? You got the nice music. All right, 23232. Okay, and what's wrong with your order, love? You're missing your coloring book bundle? When did you place your order? You're missing the whole bundle? You got the phone case in the picture, but not the bundle? Okay, that's very strange. Like, very strange, because they come out of two different places. Let me look on my iPad, because that's very strange. Hold, please. Yeah, the issue is that it will say that it's completed when one part of your order ships out, even if there's gonna be more than one package, which is obviously not a great user experience. Yeah, I see a tracking number here, and that's for what shipped out here. So I'll take a look at this after I'm off live. it should definitely have been shipped out. It says it was shipped out over 60 days ago. So I will definitely take a look and send that to you. Because the whole bundle missing, that's very unusual. No problem. And if the bundle really was missing, we're gonna have to issue you a refund because we ain't got no more bundles. It's all gone. Oh, but my printer called last week. I think it was Friday. And was like, we got a new machine in and we really want you to see it. And they got a new book binding machine. And the coloring books will be like, I don't know how to explain it. So, you know how the coloring books are like kind of like just folded in half and stapled? It will be like an actual book edge, like a flat edge with a crease so it can like lay, you know? So I'm really excited about that. They were like, you were the first people that we thought of when it came. So we went, they had made like samples of our coloring books for us with the new binder. So I'm very, very excited. So that's how the new coloring books will be. All the new ones that are ordered. So yeah, and Jay, don't worry. We'll figure something out for you to get you what you need. It just might take a minute. So either way, if you didn't get it, we'll give you a refund, and then we'll have an IOU out so that when we do get the stock back, you'll be first in line. Okay, so now that I have a couple of those in there, now I gotta order new coloring books. Listen, you don't gotta, but I would. And that's because I'm irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? Do I have tips for digital drawing? That's a very vague question. Can you narrow down what kind of tips you're looking for? I had to get a new bundle too. So you know the OG coconuts, if you got the staple packs, you got the real ones. And if you got the Lulu soft matte cover, that's the original gangster, okay? That's the first off the print, okay? That's the OG with the gray paper. Listen, these are all collectibles. These are all collectibles. I was like, yeah, I'm working on volume 6. And they were like, oh, wow. No, they were like, oh, here she goes. She about to come harassing. I was like, hey, can we get 1,000 by Friday? I'm like, listen, okay? They just be selling, and every time I think I have another, they're gone. It used to be even worse when I would go viral. Like, there was a time period where every single thing I posted went viral. And that sounds funner than it is. It's not actually very fun. And y'all know I'll be trying to just exist on the low, okay? Just us pals. And like, we could not stay in stock at all. We're in a much better stock position now than we were back then. But even now, it's tough. It's tough out here. It's tough. I do not ship to Australia. I do not. We're trying to go into some new markets. It's just the shipping gets so distorted. And I don't know if I need like a plug-in or something, but does anyone know how often knotless braids should be washed and redone? Asking because I do in Niece's hair. Okay, can someone help this young lady? The way my scalp is set up, I had to wash mine like every 7 to 10 days. Because my scalp was like, either wash this hair or I'm going to hit the eject button. And I'm not playing. Okay? And everybody going to be upset. It's not bad, guys. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna just keep saying it. It's not bad. See, nobody eats like Miss Prisma when it comes to the white colored pencil. This might as well just be a blender. I think you should start making a back cover to stop the markers from bleeding through the paper. Make a back cover. Am I reading that statement wrong? Why is that sentence not making sense to me? Y'all know I'll be slow in the nighttime. Do I believe that? Yeah. Of course I do. Of course I do. I'm just gonna have to finesse it when I'm alone. I'm gonna finesse it. And I'm gonna bring some of the blue down, bring some of the green up, and it will all marry. Hopefully it will complement the red hair. You know, a blank page in between prints. Oh, I could do that. It will double the price of the coloring book, though. I think it might be easier to just put a piece of loose leaf back there, but to double the size of the entire book, that would double my cost. Which means it's gonna double the cost to y'all. I just literally take it. There's nothing on this side of the page, so I just plop something in there like that. Putting black there is not gonna stop ink from leaking through. That literally won't do anything. I think Raw Sushi had tried that, and it also is not economical because you're using a whole page that will be soaked with black ink, which you get charged for, and it also doesn't actually stop the ink from coming through, which is why she stopped doing that. It's just so easy for y'all to just get a piece of paper. It's just so easy. You could use anything. When did I do that one with the big blue curls? Let me see. Yeah, Rossi, she has a separate page that she includes with hers, like a blocker. This one? We did this one a while ago. I don't even remember how long ago. I posted on the page last week, my love. Today's Monday. So I'll post again this week. We did that one a while ago. I don't remember why I didn't upload that one. Something... I think I was supposed to finish the background or something. You know how I do. And then I didn't. And then I didn't. The age-old story. This is giving primary colors. Green ain't a primary color. It's just the red and blue. It's just the red and blue. I saw your comment, Shay. There's nothing to say in response to that. So it's my coloring book. I don't sign and date it. It's just my coloring book. All right. There's going to be another storm. There was just a storm literally yesterday. We got 10 inches of snow. I can't take it. Inches of snow. Michael went out there with his uncle and made a snowman on the deck. And then he came in shivering. He said, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Y'all got rain. Getting a bad storm in Alabama. I can't do another storm. The storm has to find somewhere else to go. And Mr. Coco's all proud of shoveling the driveway. I know he gonna be tight if he wake up in his bed. Ooh, he would be hot. Two snow days in a row. No, these kids had to go to school. They said, y'all be all right. Bring your snow pants. Because y'all gonna be outside in it too. They gave not a care in the world. The power went out. Damn. This is the longest page ever. This is why I didn't even want to do this page. Y'all asking why I'm not posting on my main page, because I've been coloring this one since 87. I'm definitely going to have to work on this one. I'm going to be moonlighting, working on this. Because, I got to go to bed. Yeah, I've been working on this since 87, which is crazy because I was born in 91. And that's why y'all about to get hung up on. Oh, they already canceling school. Last year, my son's school was good for that. They hear a rumor of snow. They say, yeah, you can keep them kids. I'm like, this is New York. What the hell? Y'all know what to do in the snow. Don't act like that. Sure ain't canceled in Florida. Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Indy, they don't cancel for nothing. I said Indy. That's where my friend is from. You could be from somewhere else in Indiana. Hello? Oh, you are in Indy. Listen, whenever my best friend lives, well, she lives in New York City, but her parents live in Indy. And she was visiting them for the holidays, and she just got back yesterday. But whenever I would FaceTime her, it would be mad bright outside at like 4:45. And I'm so confused because why is the sun still like way up in the sky? And I'm sitting over here with the oil lantern by 3:30. Like, I don't think that's fair. And I don't like it. Don't get dark till 5:30. No. I'm just happy that when I wake up, the sun is like almost up too. Because that's really depressing. When I wake up before the sun, that just doesn't seem natural. That seems like something's wrong. Michael woke up all early today. He's like, I have to wake up early so that daddy doesn't brush my teeth for me. I told him I got it, but if he's awake while I do it, then I can't brush my own teeth. I'm like, okay, Michael. So your body just woke you up this early, so specifically so you could brush your own teeth? Like you just had an internal alarm clock that just woke you up at 6:45 so you could brush your own teeth. Okay. Must be nice. All right. This is where I'm going to leave you. And when I come back tomorrow, we're going to be coloring a different page. I'm done with this. I will finish it. I'm not going to tell you when because I fear that I will be lying to you because I don't know when. But I know if I don't go to bed right now, when it's time for me to do my hot girl walk in the morning, I'm going to be pissed off, okay? And I need to start my day off on the right foot or everyone's going to be pissed off in the house, okay? It's a lot of pressure being a mommy and a wifey. I need to be in a good mood so that I can sing with the Blue Jays and make pancakes and bacon for my children like a mommy is supposed to, which really means toast and a yogurt pouch. You know? So, this is where you're going to see it. It's going to be transformed. It's going to be better than this, okay? So don't worry, guys. I just need to sleep on it and heal my eye because my eye's also been watering. I've been doing it one-eyed. Don't worry, okay? And that's also a note to self. Self, as you watch this back, don't worry. It's gonna be fine. It's great. It's great. And everyone did a great job. So, gold star for the coconuts. Gold star. I love you. Watch, this one's gonna go viral. This is what's gonna happen. And they're gonna say, I love the colors. I love the palette. You'll see. And it's gonna be all because of you. Okay? So everyone, get some rest. A lot of y'all are saying goodnight to everyone except for those who chose Navy. Y'all said it, not me. But I want everyone to have a good night and be blessed. I will see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be doing something else, and I'm picking. Good night. I love you. Bye-bye.